Welcome to Performance Training. We are a multi-sport and cycling training facility located in Charlotte, North Carolina. Right now we're doing some November testing of our professional cyclists Keith Norris and Frank Travieso of AEG Toshiba Jet Network.
There you go, Keith. Come on.
Here you can see Keith right now has got some really good form right now. We don't have him doing many intervals. It's all strictly base miles.
Come on, baby.
You can see Keith and exercise physiologist Joe Vaca administering the test on Keith. You can see the form is breaking down right here, and Keith is soon to meet his fate.
What's going on there?
Listen to his respiration rate there. Closely you can hear that the CO2 is starting to back up on him right now.
You ready to go?
And he is gone. Cracked. That's what we want.
Excellent job. Excellent.
Yes, man. I got some good numbers.
Good
So
stuff.
I think Keith is in mortal pain, but we got some great data from him. He amazing baseline for him. Next we have Frank Travieso, one of the best sprinters in the country, and he hails from Cuba. As Joe starts the ramp protocol, probably at 150 watts and 20 watts every minute till failure. You see Frank's pretty powerful here. He got some big legs that can generate a great deal of power with a kilo left, a K left, and 50 meters. There's our VO2 data as it scrolls across the screen. CO2, VO2, oxygen uptake, and all that is captured in raw data form, and we provide feedback after the test.
Come on, Frank.
A little bit of wobble here. He's starting to rock back and forth, trying to garner a little bit more energy out of those legs.
There you go. Come on.
He's close.
Come on, Frank.
We're about at the end here. Maximum VO2, maximal oxygen uptake. Boom, cracked. He was in a world of pain, but he tell you what, he gave us everything. Well over 400 watts at VO2, so that was great to see, especially a detrained athlete. So there you have it. Once again, there's Frank Travieso, AEG Toshiba Jet Network. This is Performance Training, and you can check us out at www.performancetraining.com. Check out later for future videos. Hello, and welcome to Performance Training. You can check us out at www.performancetraining.com. Right now we have professional cyclist Keith Norris getting a VO2 assessment. It is currently November of 2007. Keith is doing some base training, no intervals, and as you can see, right now Keith is starting to work a little bit. You can tell nonverbal communication tells us that the CO2 is starting to back up just a little bit. His hands went from a neutral position in the middle out to the bars, and you can hear respiration rate start to increase. CO2 starting to back up into that sensor, and the monkey will soon jump on his back. Now you can hear the respiration rate. You can hear his breathing starting to exhale. Perceived exertion right now is probably a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, and he is digging deep, and he's gone. Killed it. Great data. Frank is lead-out man for Frank Travieso, and quite frankly, I think he's probably one of the better sprinters in the country himself. And we'll soon see that this year coming up, but he gave us some great baseline data. The guy is ready to start doing some intervals, even though it's only November. And here's Frank Travieso. He also races for AEG Toshiba Jet Network, and Frank right now has probably got the legs of a sprinter, but I tell you what, the guy's a great all-arounder. You see our exercise physiologist there in the background, Joe Vaca, overseeing the data. Frank still seems to be doing pretty good. And there you have it. Oxygen uptake, CO2, VO2, all the cool stuff that we look to see to break down and analyze a current bicycle racer's fitness. Still looks like he's having no problems whatsoever. As we transition over to the next slide, you can see absolutely form is now breaking down. He's starting to pull those arms into it, and when you see that, and the little hip right there, and the shoulders start throwing back and forth, the head drops down, that means that Frank is right now close to popping. He's over 400 watts right now, and there you go, pop. But that's a good thing in this thing. Failure is always good when we're doing a VO2 assessment. That means that he went as possibly as hard as he possibly could. So when we're done, we'll take a look at the data with Joe and the other performance training coaches. So come by and check us out, www.performancetraining.com.